Yap, yap, yap. Welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to Talk.a.lot.gaming, and we are on Clash Royale today. Y'all see the deck right now, and it is mirror. Let's get straight into the shenanigans.
Into a game, guys. Serious Toto is who we are against, and we will cycle Skelly Dragons in the back right off the bat. Now, let's see here. I meant to change my crown tower, but I think this will be just fine, guys. Gonna split lane here. Hog on one side, Goblin Barrel on the other. We got a Mega Knight on the right. No spell yet on the left. We have a Zap finally, and we still get quite a bit of damage. Now we will elite Barbs to continue our pressure here, and the Barb will do a great job at countering the Mega Knight, but once again we'll have to deal with a Firecracker here, which I could arrows, but I'm not going to. I'm actually just going to Knight that. Now once again, guys, I could have waited for the Cannoneer to just take it out, but I like to keep pressure on the opponent as much as possible. E-Spirit here, along with Skelly Dragons. Remember, guys, bats can do some horrendous damage to a Cannoneer tower if left untaken care of. Now I'm going to Goblin Barrel here, see what his other reaction can be for this. If it's only Zap, then we'll actually go back to back. See what he does here. Nothing. Alright, guys. No response. Maybe has given up. That's left tower. Maybe he's saving up. Alright, saves up for the P.E.K.K.A. And that's just fine for us. Once we get that P.E.K.K.A. locked onto a Knight, we'll get some EBARBS on top, and we will be chilling. Plus, we have Cannoneer, so actually against this guy we'll do just fine having the Cannoneer down. Going Knight on the right side so we can keep the Skeleton Dragon safe from this poison. And this time we will arrows. You see how he's just haphazardly okay with placing the Firecracker right there at the bridge? It's simply because I earlier did not play arrows. So we will E-Spirits, and we will have to elite Barbs last second here, get it down just in time. And we will Goblin Barrel as well. Now I could have Evo Knighted in the middle, and that would have been just as big of a problem for him. And he probably couldn't have countered it so easily with just the Mega Knight, but here we are. Got the Knight, arrows down immediately, no questions about it. We'll have to Dragon as well. Going down with the Spirit, and I will go down with another Spirit and Knight. E-Spirit does a great job there, and you see how the mirror gives me a chance to make a mess up right there and still come back from that. Hog Rider down. Trying to apply some pressure here to keep him off of my tower. Arrows will go down because we might as well. And here we are. Just have to keep Bandit from charging and take out as much of his spam as possible. I'll see y'all in the next one. We are into another game against Sahad or Sajad, however you might pronounce that name. And we are still using Cannoneer. I might change up halfway through the video and do a different tower just so y'all can see that this deck is adaptable. Now the dragons are a great option for us here. I'm going to go ahead and arrows, split E-Barbs, and high E-Spirit should take this out and give us somewhat of a counter push. Alright, since he's committed to the left side like so, I will have to go ahead and throw down a barrel because that'll give me the best chance since his Duchess is doing what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? So if the Duchess has that bar, the stamina bar, you want to attack when you can, and whilst she's low, you will get the most benefit at the time. Whereas the Cannoneer, you kind of just want to put spam as often as you can to keep pressure on them. Now, we are in a situation where it's going to be hard for us to get chip, but we are in the damage lead. Let me go ahead and Hog Rider and see what I can get just out of this. He's laughing, but I'm going to give him that. Yeah, we cool like that. Elite Barbs down for this. It's not going to help us anyway on this balloon, but I'm not exactly too worried. I'm going to have it's going to be a big problem for him on his end, especially with the arrows down. We take down the balloon with quite a bit of damage to our tower, but We're still in a decent situation, guys. Now we know we're going to have to skeleton dragons every time he's ready to balloon. And we should be alright. If he fireballs him, well, we have the mirror. We can save ourselves from such situations. Now going into times 2, I'm going to hog rider the back and get ready with some EBARBS here. EBARBS down. Splash is going to be my best friend here. I got to get that rage killed before, or that lumberjack killed, before too much else happens. We get the hog to the tower for a few hits. We have something going on the right side going against us. I'm going to go ahead and Goblin Barrel, keep pressure on him. He arrows the skeleton dragons, but that's not going to be enough, and he doesn't get to tower, to which I will hog rider, and we will keep pressure up here. Getting ready with arrows. Hog rider to tower. Can we take tower, guys? 20 seconds left. We take tower. We will have to defend. Does he cycle to another arrows? Let's see, guys. If not, what an absolute amazing comeback, everybody. He must have a spell, everybody. He must have a spell. He's absolutely okay with attacking on the right side. He has arrows. He has arrows. We're going to go in. We can expect royal recruits right now. So arrows should take all of this out. We're going in. We have Skelly Dragons on tower. Skelly Dragons on tower. Let's go, guys. What an amazing dub. I'm telling you guys, stay with it and we will get the dub. I'll see y'all in the next one. To another game against Doc. Here we are, guys. I know you guys see Dagger Duchess, but I am an aggressive player here with this deck, and we get a few stabs anyway. I love to see that. Knight on the right side here. Now, I could have played this better. I could have gone Skelly Drags and Knight in the middle to attract everything, but I'd rather go ahead and spread the floor and see what we can get done here. Hog Rider is going to pull stuff to the mid and stack up the items. The royal recruit's a little bit better for me. We're going to get some hog hits anyway, to which I will probably go ahead and arrows so that I can maybe get some Skelly Drag hits. Keeping up the pressure on the left side is actually extremely good for me since she's low. He does have a log, so I did waste an E-Spirit. Very, very unfortunate for us. I'll have to push this Knight back and knock him back with the Knight. We are still in the damage lead because he has a different type of tower. Slight advantage off the bat in that way, but we do have to play completely different. Alright, spreading the floor here and keeping arrows ready to go. We actually just misplayed, and that's a good game. Yeah, good game, brother. That's incredible. I love when I misclick, guys, don't you? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and be aggressive, see what I can do here. Plays a Knight, to which I can shock, maybe get another hog hit. No, we only get 2 hog hits here. Whilst Dagger Duchess is low, we're going to have to barrel so we can force out a log. He doesn't get it down in time, and we get some hits. Evo Knight to counter here. And I'm going to go ahead and tell him good luck. He will royal recruits here, and that's unfortunate for my Evo Knight. But, hey, what's done has to be done. Yep. I think I'm going to get some chip. I don't know. Let's split EBARBS, see what happens here. High skeleton dragons. That'll be some nice value, to which I can hog rider and be ready with arrows. Arrows down. Didn't even have to. Skelly Dragons did the job, thankfully. I'm going to have to Knight and Goblin Barrel here, to which I can also E-Spirit far side, keep everything away, and I'll throw down another E-Spirit to distract. She jumps just in time, and we will take one swing. We're actually in a decent situation. We do have to be careful. I'll high Knight over here in case he poisons or does something like he just did, to which I'll have to Goblin Barrel down low. E-Spirit up top. Hog Rider up top. Look at that. Big brain play, guys. Big brain play. We pull the EBARBS away with the Hog Rider, guys. Into the next game.
Into one of our last games here, everybody, against Montero. We're running our mirror deck still, of course, and I'm just going to tell you, I'm really enjoying this video, so if y'all have, please go like, comment, and subscribe. It only helps me build the channel and continue to bring content out to you. So, we get some hog hits here. We get 3 actually, that's fantastic for us. This will not be fantastic. We're going to let him charge. We're going to take EBARBS to the back. And we're going to hope that they come back around and do some work here. We're going to lose a tower, but we're going to see a nice push back on the right side. And we'll watch this, guys. I'll sit here ready with the arrows. Ready to go. Waiting for a back any moment here. Love that a wizard completely takes out my push, like it's absolutely nothing. But we get an EBARBS to the tower, and we'll take that because it's tower. Go ahead and arrows that, guys. I could have changed my mind there mid-second, but he's also running mirror. That's absolutely incredible, guys. Give him that big brain. Big brain emote. He gets it, he gets it. Alright guys, just gonna cycle for a second, because we do have Evo Knight. Tell me guys, what is your favorite Evo, and which one did y'all end up getting? Alright guys, let me know. Alright, we got an E-Giant and an E-Golem at the bridge. This is crazy play, dude. Also, that is a wild play as well. We're just gonna resist and have nothing to worry about after. We can be aggressive with a Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel. Go in with another Knight. That's a lot of health on his side of the arena. And E-Spirit here would be absolutely great to mitigate as much damage as possible. We got 2 Knights, so I might as well EBARBS here. And I'm gonna mirror EBARBS. I'm actually gonna go ahead and arrows, and I'll sit on the arrows. You can't sit on the arrows, you're gonna have to Skelly Drags. Skelly Drags do take out the problem here with the wizard and the firecracker. We're gonna double hog to apply as much pressure as possible, definitely get damage here. We're gonna sit here with the EBARBS. We take the tower with the hogs as planned. Got an arrows here, take this all down and get some elixir. We still have all these knights on the map, guys. We have hogs down, and it takes tower, so we go into overtime, but I think we'll get tower before he has any chance to stop us. Good game, everybody, good game. Let's see if we can take tower. Let's see if we can take tower, guys. Gotta get a hog down, and I think that's tower. Skelly Dragon cleans up for us. Absolutely great game, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Alrighty guys, against Deluxe 091016, and we are going to see how we fare in this matchup. We've had some great games so far. E-Spirit down to slow down at least one of these guys. We will take a charge to the face on the right side, unfortunately. And of course, we see none other than a firecracker. One of my least favorite cards right now, but hey, if it's good, guys. I understand. We'll go Skelly Drags, and we'll go Knight here. E-Spirit, just to be safe. E-Spirit doesn't jump somehow. We do have Skelly Dragons pushing, though. That's very nice to see. Alright, he's low on elixir because he goes for the fireball, so I know I can Hog Rider here. And we see a firecracker. That's just an easy kill for us. Oh my gosh, what is that play? I'm sorry guys, terrible play by me. We still take a bomb somehow to the face, but we still keep the lead. This is very interesting so far, but we're going to go ahead and Goblin Barrel, keep up some pressure here. Alright. How is it keeping up pressure if you just had a negative elixir trade? Well, it's not necessarily a negative elixir trade, considering I took all of what he had out with arrows / just took some damage to the face. So, you guys gotta understand that there's certain levels to it. You gotta do the adding and the subtracting and all that excessive stuff. Get that firecracker out of here. I'm not dealing with any of that right now. We will Goblin Barrel because we know he does not have log in hand, and we have the Evo Knight down, which is gonna tank all day for that. He has to fireball. It's fine by me. We get 2 swings from the Evo Knight. Just lovely, lovely, lovely. E-Spirit down. Doesn't save us from any explosions, but it does save us from the bats. The bats will get you guys if you are not careful. I gotta get down with the arrows. Of course we see a Mega Knight come down, but hey, that is alright. I'm gonna Skelly Dragons and Knight here. The Knight is going to just tank as much as possible. Arrows will definitely have to come down. We will lose the tower, but we can be very aggressive here. I'm going very aggressive. EBARBS, Hog Rider, and I will also E-Spirit. Hog Rider gets the tower and E-Spirit as well. We got a Knight on the left side and the Goblin Barrel deep side. We'll go ahead and arrows. Log finally comes down, but Evo Knight on tower doing absolute magic work. And we are going to sit now. EBARBS down. E-Spirit up top. See if we can slow these guys down, please. Just one charge, that's fine. I'm going to get everything distracted on the Knight. Hopefully, no, the Knight was somehow played high. I guess I'm playing terribly, guys. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I am. Playing absolutely garbage. We take a charge somehow. Like, come on, game. Like, even if I win this, I'm not gonna put it in because this is ridiculous. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Still in the lead somehow, guys. Not anymore, though. Take some explosions to the face, and he counters that with a log. Interesting. Or with a fireball. Good game, brother. Good game. Alrighty everybody, if you've made it this far into the video, please go give me a like, comment, and a subscription. Also, do not be afraid to ask for decks or any other shenanigans, alright guys. Into the deck review, we got a Evo Knight, Elite Barbs, Skelly Dragons, Goblin Barrel, Hog Rider, E-Spirit, Arrows, and of course, Mirror. Anyway guys, we got Evo Knight, one of the greatest tanks, and especially for 3 elixir. Also, I believe it is 2 cycles. I mean, you can't beat it. You're going to get to Evo whether you like it or not. You absolutely are going to. It just happens during the game. He costs 3. It ain't hurting you. Anyway, and then we got EBARBS. EBARBS, one of the most hated mid-ladder cards. I had to hop on the wagon and use them, guys. I'm telling you guys, level 13, they do 463 damage a hit, and they have over 1600 HP. That is insane, guys. That is more than, combined, they are more than a mini P.E.K.K.A, and they're up there towards P.E.K.K.A and MK, and just think you're getting it for cheaper, and they move faster, along with the fact that it's 2 units. Remember guys, throughout the video, we had multiple occasions where we ended up taking 2 towers, and we only ended up taking 2 towers because we were able to get chip throughout the game from things like EBARBS, our Goblin Barrel, or like this card, Skeleton Dragons. We even won one game mirroring them, and they did the work for us. Now remember, when splitting, you can't just do it haphazardly because we only do have these 2 unit cards, and they will only do so much by themselves. Now, remember, part of this deck is just poking the opponent until they make a mistake, and you can do what? Use the mirror to take advantage of that. Now you say, Sage, well, the mirror itself doesn't take advantage of that. Okay, but this is the trick. You must stand there, sit there, whatever you're doing while you're playing the game, and watch their deck. As soon as you realize they have one building, they only have one counter to your Hog Rider, guess what you're going to mirror after they kill your Hog Rider? A Hog Rider. Guess what you're going to mirror if they have no more spam for such things like your elite barbarians? Guess what you're going to put down if they have no air counters to your skelly dragons? Now guys, one of my favorite things to mirror, if you can, is if their spells are out of cycle, is the Goblin Barrel. There's multiple occasions here where I get damage with the Goblin Barrel simply by just, not even haphazardly, it's very strategic when I'm using the mirrored one, but it takes time throughout the game to get my hand to where I can do this to someone in an offensive position. Now, remember guys, we have arrows, one of the best spells in the game right now. Honestly, I would not build a deck without arrows or log in it. One, because if your deck cannot beat log bait, it is not viable. And secondly, because Firecracker is always in the meta ever since she came out. So remember that, guys. Now, E-Spirit, of course, we could run Fire Spirit, we could run Heal Spirit, we could run Ice Spirit, but that doesn't give us the proper counter to multiple single individual units like skeletons or bats. And oftentimes if I use Ice Spirit or Fire Spirit, they will not kill the entire swarm that I need them to kill. And in one of these games I end up mirroring a spirit just to get the shock. And that alone is very valuable. So like I'm saying, guys, make sure to build your pushes, make sure to split lane, cause chip damage on each lane until they mess up, and you can take advantage of it with a mirror on one of these very, very powerful cards: EBARBS, Hog, Goblin Barrel, Skeleton Dragons, and Knight. They're all very valuable cards for the price. Now you guys go do it yourself. I'll see y'all in the next one.